And tonight, the eyes of Washington turning to the West. The uncalled Senate races will help decide control of Congress.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan here now with more on all of this. Dick.
Yeah, Maurice and Christine, indeed, more votes need to be counted for the House, where you need 218 seats for majority control. So far, 200 are for Democrats, 210 for Republicans. And in the Senate right now, there are 48 for Democrats and 49 for Republicans, 3 races undecided: Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia. And tonight we're learning in this midterm election, younger voters seem to be making a much bigger difference.
I especially want to thank the young people of this nation.
President Biden saluted young voters, particularly those aged 18 to 30, who he says turned out in historic numbers.
They're the least prejudiced generation in American history, the most engaged generation in American history, and the most involved. Joe Biden, congratulations, kid.
The president got on the phone to congratulate winning candidates, including Max Frost of Orlando, Florida. At 25, the first person from Gen Z elected to Congress.
Gen Z and millennials make up a third of our country, but we're nowhere near a third of government. So I'm excited to bring that representation to Congress. I'm the first, but I definitely won't be the last.
In fact, Gen Z voters really are different.
These are folks that have really grown up completely online. They're extremely well informed. They know a lot about policy issues.
And they tell us they have many different motivations to vote.
You have the power to impact, people much larger than yourself, so many communities, and give a voice to those who don't have one.
It's just a way to get our voices out, especially as someone who's Asian American. That's more important for us to go out and vote, just to have a voice and have a say.
I think for me is I'm not from New York. I grew up in a very small town, low-income family, and for me it's about protecting the people back home, the people who are poor and don't have the income to pull themselves out.
Most importantly, it appears they gave Democrats a crucial midterms boost.
When you look at some of the exit polls, these are voters that Democrats won by nearly 30 points. And while turnout wasn't exactly where it was maybe in 2018 or in 2020, it was still enough to put Democrats over the edge in a lot of these races that are looking razor thin.
At his news conference today, President Biden said while he intends to run again for re-election, he won't make a final decision until early next year. His 2020 opponent, Donald Trump, could announce next week. Christine.
Okay, Dick, thank you. And do stay with CBS 2 for continuing coverage on air and streaming on CBS News New York.